Hello, wait a minute. Don't click off. I have something very important to say. The world peace depends on it, okay? So there is a global peace walk or walk for peace going on around the world, started from United States. Bravo to you guys, okay? Bravo. There are a bunch of Buddhist monks doing walk for peace all around the world, apparently. It started on 2025 October, going out for a while. As a peace expert, okay, I have read Art of the War when I was in high school. So I'm a war expert and a peace expert. What does make me a peace expert? Because I have war and peace. I bought it. I haven't read it, but having it make me an expert. Okay, so in my honest opinion, I think this global work for peace is kind of a failure because nothing has changed. The war still going on. So maybe with good intention, but kind of a failure, guys. And I saw a video. They are bringing a dog also. How I know this one? Because they went to Sri Lanka, I think yesterday or today, I don't know. I saw the video today, so I'm assuming it's today. Okay, so they are taking a dog with them. It has to be animal abuse, right? Can you imagine that dog one day he go out of the temple and thinking, oh, I'm going to go for a walk with the monks, and like this fucking dog end up walking for 6 months. It has to be animal abuse, right? It's terrible for dogs. It's animal abuse. Okay, people, let them walk. Okay, walk for eternity. I don't care, but why you have to bring up the dog? Okay, it's kind of bad. I feel bad for the dogs. Okay, and they went to Sri Lanka. If you don't know, Sri Lanka is a island. It's a country and it's an island. So either I was confused. How did they walk to Sri Lanka? Were they walking on water? If that would be something very impressive. They went to Sri Lanka by a plane. I mean, guys, if you are going by a plane, it's not exactly walking. Okay, it's to work. You have to use your leg. Maybe they were walking inside the plane. Okay, instead of sitting. There is a possibility, but I don't know. I'm not an expert on walking for peace, but I don't think going on a plane from United States to Sri Lanka or India to Sri Lanka, I don't know from where they went to Sri Lanka, but I know they went to Sri Lanka because I saw the video. And in my opinion, keep in mind, I'm only an expert on war and peace. I'm not an expert on peace walking. Okay, that's a whole different subject. It's not walking. Okay, if you are sitting on a plane and going to a country, you cannot call it a walk. It's a flight. You can call it a traveling for peace. That would be more kind of honest. You know, I'm not against walking by any means. I'm not against walking. Walking is great. Okay, if you want to sleep nice at night, think you are walking for peace. Okay, I'm a big fan of walking. You know, I hate going to gym. Okay, but I get my exercise through walking. Okay, you put your headphone, listen to audiobook, listen to some rock and roll music, you walk, you burn some good calories. It's good for your health. But I don't see the correlation between walking and peace. It's just, and let me think. So these Buddhist monks, they are from United States, Texas. Personally, I don't know if Texas has any problem. I know United States has a problem with homelessness and healthcare issues, right? It's, if you go to a hospital, it's a huge bill. So there are many people who are struggling to buy food and pay healthcare bills or hospital bills. Instead of working for peace, why didn't they just get the donation? I'm sure they are getting donation, right? They are getting, assuming, lots of money at least to pay for 1 or 2% health or hospital bills. Why don't they do that? Is it because it's boring? Is it boring to do something about a homeless shelter or give a meal to homeless shelter or pay a bill for pay a hospital bill for a person, I think it would not get enough click and enough popularity. And another thing, as a war expert, I don't really think people need reminding that the war is bad. Guys, we know we know war is bad. Okay, I think we accomplished that. I think war and killing is bad. Okay, at least most people do. Me personally, I see war as a necessary thing. Okay, you cannot defend freedom and peace without cracking few eggs, put it mildly. When I say the war is something necessary, I know some peace loving people like to say, no, that's an evil idea, that's a terrible thing, that's a terrible philosophy to have, that's a terrible idea. Let's take a moment to understand. Let me give you one example. Okay, it's coming from a war expert, so you have to take it. War is like a cheeseburger. What is the mix between a cheeseburger and war? Okay, so cheeseburger are nice, taste good, and it gives you dopamine. Okay, it's pretty good. If you eat a cheeseburger, you know what I'm talking about. War, there are some good things to war. With war, you can defend freedom, you can defend peace, you can free people. Okay, so like for example World War II, because of the war there was good things happen and bad things also. Same with cheeseburger. You eat too much cheeseburger, you can get diabetes, you can get cholesterol, there are lots of things. So same with war. War can be bad and can be good. You have to look at war from a perspective of an expert. You have to think of war as a cheeseburger. Too much war, bad. A necessary war, once in a while, a war is good. I would say a good war is kind of like when you kill terrorists. It's a good war. When you fight for something unreasonable, it's a bad war. Okay, so the war is necessary. It's neither good or bad. Okay, I'm sorry. Personally, I think we should send all these peace-loving people to the war. Then they will come to love the war. Okay, I'm sorry. The war is something necessary. There is nothing we can do about it. If the world will be a better place without war? Arguably not. If there is no war, all these terrorists who apparently like to war and kill people would have a blast. So all the peace-loving guys will just walk. Walking gets nothing done, except for burning calories. If you plan to burn calories, working is great. But for war, working gets nothing done. I think they should collect that donation from this all working. They should invest in a nuclear reactor or a nuclear weapon, just in case. So by the time you finish walking around the globe, if the war is still going around, I don't know, maybe drop 1 or 2 nuclear in some places. The fear is what keep the peace. It's the hard truth. Okay, fear is keep the peace. Okay, not walking doesn't keep the peace. The fear and war is necessary to keep the peace. Okay, it's science, bitch. I did not want to make a video today, and again I made this video because I thought what you guys will do without a video from me. I wanted to take a break today. Unfortunately, I couldn't take a break. I had to make this video because I know how important is my opinion on these certain matters. Okay, so be thankful. Okay, if you enjoy this video, subscribe for more global peace work. Or you know what, if I get million subscribers, I will donate $1 million to a nuclear program. Which country we will check when the time gets. We will check. Okay. Yeah. Cheers. Subscribe. Okay.